Spining the blank, contrary to what you may have heard, is supremely easy. There's nothing difficult to it. So you may have heard there's a myriad of different terminologies. Relax, have fun with it. It's easy. And watch what I do. I'm trying to find the point where, when the blank is under a little bit of stress, the natural stress of either casting or retrieving a fish, where it comes to rest, where this blank comes to rest under stress. You want to make certain that one finger is out at the very tip of the blank so that you're spining the entire section. And if you're watching my fingers, you can see it jumps just a little bit right there. That is the point that I'm trying to find, regardless of whether you're calling it the spine, the inside of the curve, the effective spine, the spline. It's the point at which the blank comes to rest. You may notice, depending on what blank you have, individual blanks vary, that there's a spot that the blank rolls to. It does find a position of rest, but there's a spot that the blank leaps to right there. It rests here and it leaps there. The more distinct of the two jumps is the one that you want to mark. If you're having any trouble finding this relaxed position, it may be that your blank is digging into your workbench, especially if you have a pine workbench. So go ahead and grab a piece of glass. Do the same process, but do it on a sheet of glass. And that hard surface will make it very, very evident where the more relaxed position is, which is to say the place to which the blank jumps more distinctly. And for me, with this blank, it's right there. Now I'm going to go ahead and mark the inside of the curve, which is the side on which we're going to mount the guides. And now I've got myself in position. It jumps there. Just going to balance it on my chin. And make two distinct marks. These will wipe off easily later. And you can see, if I want to check myself, there's the not so distinct mark, and there it is. It jumps right back where I want it to. Roll the blank, bam, right back where I want it to. So I know I've got this marked properly. Now it's time to figure out where the effective spine on the butt section of the blank is. It can be a real challenge, especially with heavy rods. It is almost impossible to find the spine, the inside of the curve, on the butt section. But one thing that's interesting is the butt section has the power to dominate the spine of the tip section, or if there's a three-piece rod, the mid and the tip section. So there's an easy way to find out where the spine is without trying to just roll the butt and find what will, with only the butt, appear to be a very indistinct spine. Go ahead and mount the tip section to the butt section. Doesn't matter where. We're not paying any attention at all to where the marked points are on the tip. We're just mounting it snugly on the blank, on the butt section. I'm back out supporting the tip, putting pressure in the middle, and you can see these white marks are probably 15 or 20 degrees off. They're facing me a little bit. They're not really on the inside of the curve. So all I need to do to match the tip section to the effective spine of the butt section is very carefully hold the butt section in place, and I'm going to rotate the tip so that those white marks, which indicate the inside of the curve, roll to the top. Just a little bit of roll right there, and if I've done that just right, they should do exactly what they just did. Now the tip section spine is lined up with the butt section spine, so what I need to do now is put two marks down in the butt section. And for me, I find one of the easiest ways to do this is just to look down the blank. I'm eyeballing the two spots that I have on the inside of the curve for the tip, and make two distinct marks on the butt section. Now I'll come back and test that one time. And you can see I've got it. It lines up very nicely. Both the tip and the butt are lined up. It was that easy. It's very simple, but it's necessary. If you want to build a good rod, you want to make sure that the mortise on your reel seat and all your guides are properly lined up with the inside of the curve, regardless of the terminology. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on mounting the components.